Welcome back to another episode on the channel, y'all. Today I got a big old, I say big for me, tackle warehouse unboxing. I got a bunch of soft plastics, a couple crankbaits, a couple liplesses. Seems like all I know how to do is unboxing. I haven't really had a chance to get out and fish and video, so some of those videos are coming soon, but let's get started with this unboxing. I got a bunch of stuff from Xzone. I'm just gonna go through the different shapes and colors I got. I'll show you guys why I like them, this, that, and the other. So, I got a whole bunch of these muscleback craws in the 3 1/4 inch. I really like these guys for jig trailers as well as, you know, just on the shaky head. Well, yeah, shaky head too, but I like them on the Texas rig. I got them in a bunch of different colors that I think will work well. And all it is just a little 3 1/4 inch crawl. This one's in Okeechobee crawl. Good little compact crawl. I really like them as a jig trailer because I like to I like to throw real compact jigs. I trim my skirts up even with the bottom of the hook. Make them real compact. I don't know, just had a lot of luck fishing jigs that way. But I got them in Okeechobee crawl. This one is in Bama crawl. It's kind of a cool color. It's kind of like a watermelon or green pumpkin up here on the back, and then a bright orange on the belly. It's a good looking color. And then watermelon red, as always. Just one of the most productive colors I've ever fished. I really like watermelon red. And then I got it in summer crawl, like a chartreuse on the belly and green pumpkin back. Another thing that's really cool about these crawls is these claws, they float. So if you've got it on a Texas rig and it's laying flat on the bottom, these claws will float up and give it kind of like that defensive position. Kind of cool. I guess it's supposed to entice a few more bites. And I got a whole bunch of these. They call them the adrenaline bug. It's their take on a beaver. I really like these on as a jig trailer also, or, you know, Texas rig, a wobble head, anything like that. Tokyo rig, I like them on Tokyo rig. But it's a 4-inch beaver style bait. This one's in that summer crawl color. Kind of got that green and then a little bit of chartreuse on the belly. Good looking color. And the same thing, these claws float, so, you know, it gives it that defensive posture that you're looking for in a crawl style bait. And I got them in watermelon red. I got so much crap. Got them in black and blue. Not that I have a whole lot of dirty water around me, but when I run into those kind of situations, especially being springtime in the pre-spawn, where you get a bunch of rain, it'll muddy up that water a little bit. And black and blue is always a good color to have around. And I got a whole bunch of their stick baits, and they call these the True Center sticks, and I'll show you why. It's kind of cool. Now I know everybody likes to wacky rig, and you know that's the deal. So I don't know if you can see that, but where the egg sac is, they have another little line right there. That is the true center of the worm. So you put your wacky hook straight through there, or put your little O-ring right there, and that's where you wacky rig it. And you know, I got it in, this is green pumpkin red. They were out of watermelon red, so closest thing to it. Then I got them in green pumpkin with purple. Another cool color. I like it when I'm fishing around bluegill. It's got some purple flake in there. Good bluegill color in my opinion. And then of course got some black and blue. Black and blue is always a good color to have. Like I said, dirty water, springtime, lots of rain, it happens. So next I got some of their fat finesse worms, 6 inches, and I got these mainly to Nico rig, but you could also put these on a shaky head, or hell, you could wacky rig them too. There's really no wrong way to fish any of this stuff. Just, you know, this isn't a peanut butter and jelly color. Hell, you could even throw these on a drop shot probably. It's a little bit big for what I like to do on a drop shot, but cool color. I got these in just straight up green pumpkin. I like to dip the tails, especially if I'm throwing this on a shaky head. I dip that tail in a little bit of chartreuse, but you know, just a 6-inch finesse worm, but it's a bulkier profile. And I got these in summer crawl also, a little bit of chartreuse on the back of them, or belly of them, I should say. I see a little chartreuse, a little bit of green. Cool looking worms. That's all the stuff I got from Xzone. I'm a really big fan of their plastics, man. They make a quality product. Plastic is durable. It's pretty, you know, it's dense, but it's durable. It's soft. They just make a good bait. All right, next I got a bunch of lipless crankbaits. They're one of my favorite things to throw in the springtime. I got them, a couple of these yozuris in there. The reason I got them is they're a 3/8 size, so it's a little bit smaller than your standard size trap. I got them some cool colors. This is like a little bluegill color I got it in, and like I said, this is a 3/8 model. I believe it's only 2¼ inches long. Just a really good looking ghost gill pattern. Ow. And them hooks are sharp, sticky sharp. And I got it in a, you know, a shad pattern. A little sexy shadish kind of pattern, citrus shad, whatever you want to call it. And I've already taken this one out, but you cannot beat a crawl pattern lipless in the pre-spawn, early spring, whatever you want to call it. That's probably my favorite one that I picked up, honestly. Like I said, it's a 3/8 ounce, so I can get away with throwing it. I like this Defy Black Rod. It says it's a medium, heavy, fast action, but it's more of a moderate fast. The tip, you know, it's a little bit slower than a fast, in my opinion. So I like throwing these liplesses on this rod right here, especially these 3/8 ones. And a little tip, if you're fishing around vegetation, I throw, this is 30-pound braid, but I tie up to a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. That way, when I'm trying to snatch those baits out of the grass, I don't have any give in my line. It doesn't have any stretch. It just makes the bait more responsive when I'm trying to snatch it out of the grass, or even when you're stroking it or yo-yoing or anything like that. That's the way I like to rig up my lipless crankbaits. Then I got a couple from Dual Hardcore, which I believe is yozuri also. These suckers are like straight from Japan. They got some language on them. I don't even know if it's Japanese, Chinese, something. Put another, I believe this is a 1/2 ounce in a bluegill pattern. I got a lot of, the lakes around me got a lot of gills in them, so these bluegill patterns seem to get the job done where I'm at. And then I got a little bit bigger one. This is a 5/8 ounce. I'm sorry, 3/4 ounce. 3/4 ounce, and just to get down a little deeper. Gosh almighty, if I get this thing out of the package. These hooks are no joke. Another good crawl pattern. A little bit darker on the back. Red all the way, got a little bit of pink on the belly there. Good looking crawl pattern. Like I said, I got it in a 3/4. That way I get it down deeper, and if they're sitting up off, when these cold fronts come, they like to push back a little bit deeper. So that guy right there. Oh, let's see. I got a couple square bills from 6 cents. You can't ever go wrong with square bills from 6 cents. These are probably the best ones made, in my opinion. I guess I'll start off. I got this one, and it's in a shad pattern. I believe they call this color Shad Scales. And this is the Crush 50X. Cool color. It's got these little foil scales on them. You know, black on top or green, whatever. I'm colorblind, so hell, I don't know. Then these, I'll tell you something about these 6 cents lures. They come stock with some of the best hardware I've seen any manufacturer put on their lures. So that one's Shad Scales. Then we got, of course, we got some red. Couldn't pass up some red. You can't beat that color in the springtime in Texas. This is a cool color. They call this one crawl bomb. It's got a bunch of flake in it. I don't even, yeah, you can see that. A little bit of lighter red on top, and it gets dark. It's almost kind of, you can't tell in the video, but it's almost a ghosty red color. I can see through it. And then you got some orange on the belly. We got another crawl color, and they call this one crimson crawl. Ow. God almighty, these hooks are sharp. Same kind of deal. Got a real bright red on top, a little bit of orange, and then a pink underbelly, methylate, whatever you want to call that color. Really nice paint jobs on these. Attention to detail for sure. Sixth senses. Leaps and bounds in front of anybody, in my opinion. Then I couldn't pass up a good gift color. This one is called backwater bluegill, backwater gill or something. Yeah, backwater bluegill. If that don't look like a bluegill, I don't know what does. Cool little color. You know, when these fish, they get in this pre-spawn, they start to move up little by little up shallow. And bouncing that off some rock, well, a red one, honestly, a crawl color, bouncing off rocks, off wood, off of anything up shallow, will entice a few fish to bite. You know, that's about it. That's the whole order. I don't know, it's somewhere around $150 or something for all this stuff. I can link some of this stuff, all this stuff down in the description if you're interested in picking some of it up. Anyways, if you would give me a like, a follow, turn the notification bell on if you want to see some more stuff like this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, moans, anything you got, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.